Hello? Is this thing on? We're down a man for anybody
Yeah, we are.
who's in chat, and I'm trying to figure out how to resize our images real quick.
And we're gonna go in general.
Boop.
Say come at me, bro.
Don't cover up the E.
Oh yeah, I need to figure out how to change my Zoom name to not Moose.
What's going on,
for my
Trigger?
meeting tomorrow. Don't know how to do that.
You have to figure out how to do what?
Change my Zoom meeting name away from Moose to my actual name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little more professional.
Exactly. Well, who cares? But
Did you post that in our Discord?
Yeah, I post on it automatically, but I'm gonna post it in general.
Oh, right. Look at that married man. What up? Got a heavy piece of metal on my finger.
It takes a while to get used to, too. And your finger will disintegrate below it.
Yeah. Funny enough, can already feel it like starting, like the bump. But
Yeah, right.
I golfed 18 holes on Sunday, which I don't.
Nice, dude.
I don't golf.
Did you wear a glove?
No, but I kept my
Oh.
ring on for the first like 6 holes, and then I was like, why the
blisters.
fuck does under my finger feel like I'm getting a giant blister? It's because this damn ring is just rubbing me the wrong way the whole time. But yeah, Dan, I had the big wedding thing and some time off from work, and then Chocolate decided he was going to bail on the podcast, and so I had to show up.
Dick.
Thanks a lot, Chocolate. Thanks for nothing.
Right?
What do we pay that guy for?
I don't know.
We've been paying Eric this whole time.
I don't know who Eric is, but he does a terrible job.
That's true. Also, if my lighting's weird, it's because it's all packed away somewhere.
Packed away? Oh, because how'd that all go?
Oh, it went terrible. But
no.
I'll talk about all that on the podcast since I don't have video games to talk about. I'm just going to give everybody a deep
Just
dive
spill
into
your
my
guts.
life.
Can't wait.
Yep.
I need a link.
Funny enough, Dan, Moose suggested and offered to just do it by himself tonight. So you definitely could have just had a Moose show.
Weird, bro.
And you can tell he's in one of those good moods too, where you just don't know what he's gonna say. So
I've said some things already.
Before we hit the stream button, it got weird for a minute, but like good weird.
Well, depends.
Depends on who you ask.
All right.
Fair.
And who you offend.
And how easily you're offended.
All right. There's that. I'm so terrible at this. This is what Chocolate does.
What are you trying to do right now?
Right now, I'm trying to share it in other places so people actually show up for the show.
I mean, we got Dan here. I think we're good.
That's true.
That's true.
Copy.
Just trying to think if there's anything I'm forgetting to do.
Who knows?
Don't think so. Showed up.
Just take a pregame dump.
I did. Like half hour ago. It's good.
Nice. Copy.
Just here to get the cluster truck hacks. You're just the worst.
Dude, I got a decent score so far, but it's gonna get crushed because I played that game for like 7 minutes.
You're are you on top right now?
Yeah, I think so. With 10,000.
Oh, let's. Do you have an? Do you have an exact number, or can I just throw a 10K?
It should be under the. I think I posted it.
I'd go look at it in Discord, except for I'm using Discord for your face right now. So if I move it, it's just gonna.
You can do. Oh, I see. I got you.
All right, I can do it from my phone actually.
Gaming related. Game pass
I'm gonna beat you.
10,148.
10,148.
Mox had one up that was like 3,500, and then I posted one at 39. So he had one at 5,400, and I was like, oh, I forgot I had this one.
And then posted that one.
That score, yeah.
Was keeping this in my back pocket. Trigger, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
10,148. Oh, Dan was on top of it too. That top score went up fast. I haven't even. I mean, I played that game back in the day, so I wonder what my.
It's not great. Dude, the next one we should do is Demon's Tilt Pinball.
You said that pinball game.
Yeah.
That could be
High
fun.
score on that. That could be fun.
Not against it, and it's
Quit
not
letting,
miniature golf, so
quit
we
letting
might have a
chocolate pick
chance.
games. That would also help.
I don't. Are you? Did you not? Are you not liking the game in general?
It's fine. It just seems very simple to me. I've only played level 1-1 and 1-2 though, so
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and
I
I
guess
don't
I
plan on
got through
going
like
much
4 or 5
further.
worlds. It gets more challenging, and you start to get like double jump powers and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, which actually, I don't know if when you go back and play older levels, if you get those powers, because that could break some stuff.
Yeah, right.
And I bet you Chocolate didn't look into whether or not you could
The other thing
use
is
those.
there's no, it's all on the honor system as far as the score goes because it doesn't say what the level is that you got that score on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shh! Don't tell anyone.
Well, I just did.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, we definitely need games with like scoreboards or like just a spot you can check your score later.
Yeah.
Like if you hover over 1.2, it doesn't show you like your top score or anything.
I don't know. I didn't get that
I'll
far.
have to look into it. Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, we have got a score to say. A big ol' score. Man, my face it feels hot.
Been in the sun a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get that skin cancer. Just no
Dude, that's
suntan
no
lotion
joke.
whatsoever.
None at all.
Nah, bro.
Nice.
I use my oily skin to just do the work.
All right. I guess I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. Why does yours look so good and mine looks so shitty?
Uh, quality wise,
Yeah.
because my camera's feeding straight into OBS.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I had to drop the video out of my call with you in Discord.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let me move the camera just a little bit because.
People should just know this isn't going to be your typical show here, quality wise.
Sure it is. It's gonna be a shit show.
Although
As usual.
it's just going to be pretty similar to what it normally is, just us
Right.
talking and Chocolate not talking.
I look psychotic right now.
You look beautiful.
Fair enough.
Moose is calling in from a Motorola Razor.
No shit, dude. From my fucking bomb shelter basement.
That's hilarious. Well, who's supposed to do the weird chocolate intro thing?
I can do it. What am I supposed to say?
Hello, this is Chocolate, and we have a Discord. Come join it.
CrossAtlanticGaming.com. But we don't even have one of those.
We don't have that. Oh, fuck.
Fuck it. So what is it? Join us on Discord. Does he have this written down somewhere?
No, he definitely just like picks. Discord is at the heart of the community. Exactly, Dan. I think he just picks one like, hey, we've got YouTube content. Come check it out. Except for he says it in his like soft. He thinks it's sexy voice.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
the
gonna
creepy
do
one.
that. All right.
Just go with whatever. Hey, come join us on Discord. We all hang out, chat, something. I don't know. Or just don't do anything. I probably have a clip of him saying it somewhere that I can add to the beginning. Either way, I'm going to start
We'll
this
give it a
podcast.
shot. How's that go?
Okay. 3. Oh, wait. Let me turn my fan down. I don't even know if you can hear that, but. It's really loud in my ears, so.
Yeah, I could hear when you turned it down.
All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and we're going.
What's up, guys? Check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/crossatlanticgaming. We're updating it pretty much daily right now. So come check us out. Hit it, Risky.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 116 of Cross Atlantic Gaming. I'm your host, Risky the Kid, and joining me this week is just one of my co-hosts, Moosenstein.
What's up, my married dude?
What's going on, Moose? Married dude. What a weird thing. First episode, married man. You see that, folks? That
Yeah.
annoying piece of metal that clicks and clanks on everything that I touch.
What's it made of?
I don't know.
I had tungsten. I think this is my third version. I actually have it sitting next to me right here. This is the third version of it because I've shattered 2 of them. And it was supposed to be a lifetime guarantee. And after the third one, they said no more.
How do you
You know,
shatter
give me-
them?
hit them on things. The last time I did it, I was in Mexico and I was rubbing sunscreen on one of my buddy's backs, and I had my
Ugh.
ring in my mouth, and it slipped out of my mouth and hit the saltillo tile deck and just shattered into about 20 pieces all over the place.
That's incredible. I mean, is it supposed to be like an easy shatter material so that you don't rip your finger off on accident or something?
Well, no, tungsten's supposed to be like one of the hardest metals, but like
And you broke it dropping it on the floor?
blunt force will cause it to fracture. So if you do it so many times, you know what I mean, it'll eventually shatter.
Yeah, Trigger and chat just said, how do you shatter your wedding band? Are you Mountain from Game of Thrones?
I'm not a small man.
I mean, if one of us had to be the Mountain, well, there you go.
And I tend to be rough on things as well, so I always buy the warranty.
Yep. But anyways, before I just let you know how crazy my life's been, there are a couple things before we get into the show. We have some YouTube content coming up this week. My first hour is getting pushed back. Somebody suggested I do a my first hour in marriage, but
No, don't do that.
don't know how Meg would have felt about that one. But we do have a review for Neon Abyss and Moose, your very first series, which is starting up this week, The State of Mad Moosegar. If you wanna tell the folks a little bit about what that is.
Yeah, so basically, I just shot a video in the current state that my island was in. I had basically abandoned it for 3 to 4 weeks, and the flowers have run amok.
Like
And
they do.
yeah, and so I basically just showed everybody, what's going on with my island, how boring my house is because it's been a trap house since the beginning of the game.
Just
A
with all the
storage.
nips.
Yeah, it's just nip storage only.
Makes sense.
So I'm gonna take the next 30 days and see what I can do with the island, see what kind of shape I can whip it up into. So far, in the first 3 or 4 days or so, I've cleared the island of all the flowers except for the rare ones. So
There
that
you go.
was definitely a lot of work, not worth the bells that I got for them.
So it'll kind of just be like a weekly progress kind of thing, or are you
Yeah.
just coming back at the end of the month to show the difference between the two, or what?
Yeah, I think I might just come back at the end of the month because right now I'm working on a Red Dead video for this week if I
Oh,
can get the
awesome.
servers to cooperate, but we can talk about that here in a little bit.
All right. So yeah, that stuff is happening over on YouTube. Make sure you guys check in every single day because we do have some stuff going up most days over there at this point. So definitely check that out. But anyways, another week in gaming. What have we all been playing? Moose? I'm not going to start with you. I'm going to start with me. And I have
Perfect.
0 video games to talk about. My apologies.
That's your world, Risky.
My world has been a mess, and but like a good mess. It's
A
been
beautiful disaster, just like the Kelly Clarkson song, right?
exactly. So, as we alluded to earlier, I got married this Friday, a few days ago.
Woo! Congrats.
It was a backyard wedding with a minimal amount of people, minimal amount of cost as well, which is a beautiful thing. And I don't know, the whole thing was just perfect. I'm a happily married man at this point, but also, while all of this was going on, we also put our house on the market to try to buy another house.
Level up, dude. Gotta level up.
Yeah, but level up all during the same week, same weekend. It's a lot.
There's some emotions involved there, huh?
Dude, it's been a roller coaster all week. So luckily Friday, the wedding was that was all good emotion. But yeah, so we put a bid on a house and they didn't want to deal with a home sale contingency. So we very quickly listed our house and then got an offer for it and sold it literally the next day. And then it turns out the house we were trying to buy, there was 2 offers. We were one of them. And they took the other offer, but didn't tell our agent about it, which seemed
Oh, no.
not great. So
Right.
we did all the work listing the house and all that stuff. Got it sold. So now it's like, but in our contract, we can't sell
Yours
it.
is contingent.
Yeah, before we actually find a place. So now we kind of have buyers who are just like, so when are you going to move out of your house? And we're like, well, we lost the house we were trying to buy. So,
Oh, man.
Then we ended up putting in a second offer on a different house and got beat out there too. The market's nuts right now. It's great if you want to sell your house.
Yeah.
Tough as nails right now to try to buy. So Yeah, I packed up stuff. My lighting's gone. There's a few, I don't know, nothing in the background really changed, but yeah, the house is empty for the most part. And yeah, we're trying to figure out what's next. So it's going to be a interesting next few weeks to say the least. But yeah, we really decided to just jam everything we could into this 1 week of a nice COVID August week. It's been a ride to say the
Yeah,
least.
I was gonna say, sounds like a perfect time to get away for a honeymoon.
Oh wait.
Yeah. Well, you got kind of like a mini one, right? You went and
Oh yeah. So I
floated on
took
the lake for a while.
yeah, I took a few days off and have just been hanging out down at her family's camp where no one's really there right now. So we kind of just have the place to ourselves, and it's been. I think it's supposed to be like 95 and sunny tomorrow. It was like 85 and sunny today, and just being on the
Nice.
lake, it's been nice. So yeah, craziness over here. But like I said earlier, I have zero video games. This may be the first week in like years that I haven't at least picked up some video game in some way and played it. Besides like my
Well,
phone games, that's easy.
yeah.
But
The Meg probably would have murdered you if you would have tried with everything that you had going on. So, congrats both on the wedding and surviving the week, because that sounds like a lot. But man, I couldn't be happier for you guys.
appreciate it.
Good luck to you, man.
Thank you, sir. But we can talk about some video games because you got to play a little bit of a few things. Where do we want to start? You want to start with Warzone?
Sure, we can talk about the
What's
season
what's
five
going on with
update.
season five? I heard they blew the roof off of the stadium.
Oh yeah,
Oh
and
boy.
remember when they blew the hole in the ground in Blackout,
Yeah.
when, and just there was everybody dropped there.
Yep.
Well, now there's, they have the streamers on everybody, the smoke streamers. So it's literally just red streaks all into the stadium.
That's ridiculous.
It
How is the
is.
inside?
It's like a giant soccer field in the middle, and then
Okay.
it looks just like a stadium, but then you can find key cards that'll unlock like private suites and stuff like that. And there's like obviously better loot in there. And I've opened up one, and you get top tier loot, and you get kitted basically with satchels and armor and all that stuff. But it is definitely super sweaty in there.
That's I was gonna say just like the hot drop spot, but maybe that opens up some other areas that were more contested before for you. Or you
Yeah.
drop in stadium every time.
Nah, we still drop construction,
Okay.
the neighborhood that's being developed, and every time somebody drops in there now, all the guys in my squad are like, "Oh, somebody listened to the podcast, Moose." It's like, "Oh, we got some stream snipers here. Let's go."
Yeah, yep. They know
So
your
yeah,
plan.
yeah,
What else is besides that? Did they add any weapons or anything like that?
yeah. There's new weapons. I don't know, all of it, but obviously they have new weapons. They have a new character, which is just like a tank of a man that's got a very defined goatee. What is his name? I forget.
Is
It's
his
like
name the Mountain?
something like that. It's literally something like wedge or block or it's
Brick.
very very descriptive. Yeah, and he's definitely a heavy guy for sure.
He's
But
carrying around the LMG rocket launcher like a thick boy.
yeah, exactly. New battle pass, new stuff. Oh, you can assign music now to your vehicles, so when you get into them, it plays like heavy metal or country or whatever things you don't or whatever you unlock. So
That
like you have the horns, that goes.
yeah,
Well, now you can unlock songs that play on the radio inside the vehicles.
that's pretty dope. Do you spend a lot more time in vehicles now? Because I would if I found a good song.
We always spend a lot of time in the vehicles, anyways. Just
Anyways,
'cause, yeah, it's easy to traverse across the map, and then if there's one person left, usually it's a "come at me, bro" contract, and get in a vehicle and just drive around and troll people until somebody shoots you or blows you up with C4 or your whole team comes back.
that sounds all right.
Yeah. So we try to make games inside the game to make it more fun, because it's not really fun to have three people sitting out watching you play. So go get
Yeah.
that contract and try to survive for the next 2 minutes while everybody comes and tries to kill you.
How are the dubs flowing?
No, it's still sweaty, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't won in a while. Probably been a couple weeks, I'd say.
Just got to get rid of that skill-based matchmaking for you, maybe. get some
Yeah,
less sweaty people in there every once in a
I
while.
need to play with some more terrible players so
Or
that
yeah, or just play with I'll get Megan there for you. We'll throw her
yeah,
into the
let
mix.
her, yeah. Well, you got to start playing the game again. So
I gotta start playing video games in general again, I
well,
guess.
that's true too. But
Yeah.
so yeah. Also, as Dan's saying in chat, they've got a new gun called the Glitch. If you haven't seen it, it's just it looks like a bunch of spikes all over the place. So it's definitely not supposed to be that way. So like
Oh.
he posted a video in Discord of the gulag where he's holding this thing and it just looks like a bunch of, polygons, just sharp edged
What?
polygons. Yeah. Then he posted another video of somebody else in his squad in the gulag and it was just like a broken fractals all over their screen. They couldn't even see.
That's weird.
So
Just
yeah,
like one of the guns from Control, just like it just
yeah,
morphs into a
exactly.
bunch of.
Yep.
That's so weird. He said it literally came from the upside down.
Yeah, it was pretty freaky. So, and they're not doing anything about the cheating. So,
Oh, fun.
yeah,
So the sweatiest games you've ever played, and there's still
there's
cheaters
still
everywhere.
aimbots and wall hacks, and you can't take out PC players. It's still blocked out from us to do, not cross.
Blows my mind.
Yeah.
Because there's
So,
not millions of people playing this game right now. Still,
right.
like what?
Dude, I watched a video today of Tim the Tatman in a $100,000 tournament getting killed by an aimbot.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like on your biggest stage, you see this
Right.
happen, and then still nothing happens.
Yeah. There's like, whatever, dude. LOL.
Ugh. So funny.
So
God,
yeah, but
that's rough.
there's if you haven't been playing lately, there's like little things that come in across your screen sometimes. It says like remember your past or remember the history, and then there's like some Russian writing and stuff. They're starting to hint towards the new Call of Duty stuff, but I'll talk about that a little bit more in the news.
Okay. All right. I'll take it. Um. All right. What else you got?
What else?
Some mind dung. You want to talk about mind dung?
Dude, I don't know if I'm bad at video games, but that game is hard for me. Maybe it's just because I'm playing it on the recommended like starting level every time we go into a thing, and I'm playing with my wife too, and she does fine. She just, she likes to play the range attack character and stand back and just shoot arrows at everything. So
It's a
I
fun
essentially
job.
just get my butt kicked and try to tank it all.
Yeah. So you're
But
just protecting her. It's your
yeah,
job.
but we make it to the boss. It seems like in every dungeon, and then we end up getting killed and losing our last lives, and it's so frustrating to get all the way to the end and then die and end up back at the camp. So that happens. We usually beat one whenever we play at a night, and then there's one that we can't get past that's just a little bit harder, and we'll try it once. Maybe if I have the patience, we'll try it twice, and I'm like, okay, we're done with this game for a week or so.
We need to take a nice long break.
Yeah, but I got Hootie up and running on it today because Ron started pre-K today.
Oh
So
boy.
it's just I'm down to a single parent status, single kid status,
Single
sorry,
kid, yeah, I got you. A
during
single
the
single
day.
parent status.
Oh, I'm
What
single parent
happened?
during the day every day. So she abandons me for her job. The nerve, right?
What the heck? How's the pre-K thing going? Or how are they handling that?
Dude, she was stoked to be at school today. She
I
made,
can imagine
yeah,
every kid will be pumped if they just get to see some other kids
yeah.
their age.
Exactly. And the other one is the older one's supposed to start next week, next Monday. And I got an emergency email from the school today that they're having a emergency meeting with the district because she goes to a charter school, so they're not mandated to do what the district does, but they
Oh,
get
okay.
funding from it.
Right.
And the district is going e-learning for the first month at least.
Some more
So
kids at home.
yeah, I just spent $120 on school supplies that I may be using in the living room.
Well, best of luck for everybody and
Right.
their child's. It seems
Yeah,
like a terrible time to have a child that is in school
just
in
in
any
general.
capacity or just in general.
It's unprecedented times. Is that the term I hear all the time now?
Yeah, that's the nicer way of saying it, I guess. Yeah,
But
unprecedented.
back to Mindung. Hootie made it through the intro mission and made it through the first dungeon on her own with me just saying, go to the arrow, go to the arrow. Okay, hit X, hit your trigger, use left bumper, you're gonna die.
She's
It's
learning.
She's getting it, dude.
Gonna be a gamer in no time.
I hope so. I need some partners.
There you
So,
go. That's a good game too. Like if you kind of lower the difficulty a little bit,
right.
it's a good just hack and slash. I
Exactly.
would say just kind of point this way, swing that sword.
That's all she gives. Where are the zombies? I'm like, go towards the arrow. The arrow is where the zombies are. You'll be fine.
Adorable.
So, but what was it? Thursday night or Friday night? Megan and I went through Game Pass and downloaded just about everything she was interested in playing. So I may have
There
some
you
new
go.
updates on stuff. She was interested in Children of Morta, and I told you,
That game's
or
dope.
I told her that you told me to play that with her. So
Yeah, I think that's a good one because that's you can play that co-op like split screen. It's not even split screen. It's like
right,
same screen co-op, which is pretty awesome.
yeah. And there's a new one that just came out this week too. I forget what it's called, Underminers or something like that. It looks
Okay,
pretty awesome.
is it out in Game Pass?
Yeah, just brand new to Game Pass this week.
Oh, we'll probably talk about that later in chocolate segment.
Let's hope so. He said he did his job this week.
Yeah, we'll phone him in and see what he says. All right, and last up, you said you wanted to touch on some Red Dead server issues. What's happening? Is this
Dude,
their fight back against the clown masks, or?
I don't know what they're doing. But, like, I literally tried to capture footage yesterday to make a guide for the new role. And after about 30 to 40 minutes of just trying to sign on and check what the daily tasks are and getting booted, I gave up because it would literally either sit in a perpetual loading screen or it would sign me in. And as soon as I start moving, I would get kicked.
That's
Or,
real weird.
yeah.
Did
And
you
then,
did you go to Twitter or anything? See if it
oh,
was
yeah, there's
they're just
issues.
having all sorts of issues. Okay.
Yeah. And there, dude, at one point, I was just riding my horse and I started going down a decline, and the horse just all of a sudden went, "Wah!" and bucked me off, and I fell through the map.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and I just started falling forever, and then the game just black screened.
So Red Dead's having all sorts of issues.
Yeah, the new update has wrecked things. So I'm just trying to find me a a rare alligator. What is it? A legendary alligator, so I can get 50% XP boost. But I can't even get a mission to load, let alone play them. You know what I mean?
Are you trying to kill it or are you trying to save it? Which side are we on right now?
To start out, you got to tag them. That's
Okay.
the mission. But I wasn't able to save. I actually got it to load in for a little bit last night and captured a little bit of footage. Two endings. One where I was able to tag the animal, and then one where the poachers killed it. But when that happens, you just walk up to it and skin it and go sell it. So,
Jesus. I guess that makes sense.
right.
Why not?
So, yeah, but they're having server issues, and somebody that I don't know if they still listen to the podcast, but they used to sent me a screenshot of about a month ago. They were having server issues and they missed their daily streak.
Oh, when it mattered, like,
Right, and so they filled out a ticket, and they gave them 25 gold bars,
was
and
that enough? Was that decent compensation for?
that's about $10 or $15 in real money.
Yeah, that's not bad for a missed
Yeah,
day. Yeah.
right. But so I tried to fill out a ticket yesterday. And they basically just said GFY, bro.
GFY. Yeah.
Yeah, like thank you for your patience and understanding in this time. We'll give you updates as soon as we can.
Yeah.
It's
The,
like
the
so
biggest GFY they could have sent you.
yeah, that's the solution. Because I did it via chat, and Steve from Rockstar was like, "Yep, we'll be in touch."
Steve from Rockstar with his broken English
Yeah, exactly.
and his very American name, Steve.
Well, it was all through typing, so he had good text
Oh,
English.
all right. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Thanks, Steve. Thanks for nothing.
So yeah, that was I'm gonna try to capture some footage and get out a roll guide this Thursday, but that's all depending
Depending on
on
their
the
servers.
Rockstar.
Awesome. Um. All right. What do we think Chocolate's playing right now?
Oh, who knows? Something horrible that he's gonna bitch about next week.
He said something. I've barely been in chat the last few days, but I did see him say that he was trying to play some Rogue Company on his Switch, but
Oh yeah.
he wished he brought his dock because he can't like. It's probably just not that great of an experience in handheld mode, which I can imagine. Unless like if you brought like a pro controller, I think it might be fine. But trying to be competitive in that game with those tiny little Joy-Cons. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like when we were trying to get dailies on mobile on Fortnite. You
Yeah,
know, it's
exactly.
damn near impossible. So I'm actually looking into finding some sort of Windows tablet for xCloud.
Uh, yeah, I bought an. It's weird because it was an RCA tablet, but it was one of the only ones that was preloaded with with Windows, so
Yeah,
it could actually do like the game streaming thing when it was like from within your own household
right.
through Wi-Fi or whatever.
Yeah.
So I bought one of those ages ago. So I wonder if might be time to break that out. Although my phone does a pretty solid job, and it's not like I'm trying to play anything too competitive over XCloud. But
Yeah. I just think it's going to be ideal for people like me that have children that don't give a rip about your video games
yeah,
and
or
want
your
to
video game
stream
time.
Frozen 2 for the 17th time in that day. So I'd like to have a
Uh,
nice little, 15-inch tablet or something that I could just sit in my lap and game and try to
yeah,
tune out
definitely.
whatever's going on.
Bring XCloud to the Switch. Right, that's what we need.
That would be money too. Just bring xCloud everywhere. Give me some TV tiles at this point.
Yeah, that Roku
Yeah,
XCloud,
absolutely, dude.
or just
It's,
Chromecast
it's
it. Just
only
cast
a
it from your
matter of
phone.
time.
What'd you say?
It's only a matter of time before they become a tile, just like
It's
Netflix.
just
And
kind of yeah. I don't see why not. That seems like such a simple, smart, easy move for
right,
Microsoft to just kind of like, hey. But I'm
and
assuming
that's the
that's
direction
that's
they're
a
headed. Because yeah, then all
right.
they got to do is sell, what, a $40 Xbox One controller, and you
And you're
can
playing
have
games through their
200
service.
games on Game Pass.
Yeah, man. That's if people aren't willing to buy an Xbox, maybe a controller and a subscription to XCloud is enough through their Roku to get people in the ecosystem. So
You
it's
betcha.
crazy. Can't wait to see what that whole thing looks like. Like a couple of years from now, like where is it? Everywhere. It's built into your refrigerator, you know?
Yeah, makes
Why
me
not?
want to invest into Microsoft, but what if it doesn't work?
But also, well, sure they'll have the next big thing, the next big idea that they may or may not stick with. It's always a risk.
I think I read today that they're like a $3 trillion company, so they're not hurting.
No, they're not. Which is why they will easily shut things down like Mixer
Right.
without a
Just like Google.
without a
Just like,
thought.
okay, this doesn't work. Doesn't matter how many billions we put into it. Time to
Shut
cut.
it down. I'm still waiting for the morning I wake up and all the Stadia servers are just offline and they just completely stop supporting it without saying a word to anyone.
I just hope they keep supporting their cell phones because
Google,
they're,
yeah.
yeah, they didn't do great with the Pixel 4, but apparently the 4A and the 5G phones are supposed to be pretty fancy.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, you good for games?
I suppose.
All right, I don't want to move into Game Pass Roulette just yet because this is a VIP episode, which means we need to draw a name from this awesome hat that I can maybe put on screen over Moose's face, obviously. Oh, don't look at all the crappy crap. Yeah.
Oh,
You see that? You like that? You like that, everybody?
nice. That's some good graphics.
We're
Is that paying Fiverr for it?
we're no, this is literally like randomnamepickers.com. So you load up all the names and then you go,
This as an eighth grade computer project.
oh, and look at that.
Oh, nice. Ladonian. Congrats.
This man, Ladonian.
Whoop, whoop.
Congrats, sir. What a stupid graphic. I feel embarrassed even putting that on the screen. Sorry.
I don't know what you put back over it. It's not much better.
We got your face back. That's good. And for our audio listeners, it was just a really terrible like magician pulling a
Yeah.
hat or a rabbit out of a hat, except for it was a yellow sticky note that just said Ladonian on it. So
Yeah, think like, 90s PowerPoint type graphics. Yeah, that's what it was.
I would love to have something nicer for that. Maybe I think last time I did it was like the crane game where it picked up a ball and
Yeah,
the name
that's
was in the
right.
ball. This
Yeah.
this great website online-stopwatch.com/random name picker. It's got a bunch of options, so you guys will see something cool, equally cool next month. And if you're a listener only, head over to youtube.com/crossatlantic gaming or twitch.tv/crossatlantic gaming, catch it live. That's the only place you're gonna see these fantastic name picker graphics.
That's what they're here for.
Yeah. Um. All right. Before we move into the news, did want to catch up on Game Pass Roulette quick. We are currently playing Cluster Truck. This is a Game Pass Roulette Challenge month as well. So you guys beat our top scores, win yourself a $10 gift card. If we beat you, it rolls into the next challenge month. If you beat us, you get your money. The level we're doing with Cluster Truck right now is level 1.2. So that's going to be your second world, or your second level in World 1. And yeah, so you just have to beat the highest time. And right now it's actually held by one of the hosts for like the first time in a while. This guy over here.
Dan hasn't even loaded the game yet.
Yeah,
so.
Dan doesn't have it installed yet. So once that happens, we're all in trouble. But Moose currently actually has the highest score with 10,148. I don't even know if that's a super high number, but I wouldn't want to count that high. So I mean, it seems pretty high.
Yeah, and I don't even know how the scoring works or how you get more points or less points. So
Well,
look at that.
so Hooked on Montana, which he's in chat right now, he says that Cluster Truck's absolutely god awful unless you have the Elite controller. So us out there with the Elite controller and we get that jump on the back paddle,
That's right.
ooh, might get a little bit of an advantage here, huh? Kind of like it.
So yeah, if you don't know, we're having a competition this month. So if you get the highest score on level 1.2, we're giving away $10. If we, one of the hosts, Chocolate Risky or myself, get it, then that $10 goes in as a skin towards the next challenge, which will be not next month, but the following month.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, that's Game Pass Roulette for this week. We'll touch on it next week. We'll update the high score if somebody has beat Moose. If you want to submit your scores, you can either hit us up on Twitter at CAG Podcast, or if you're in Discord, we have a Game Pass Roulette channel right there for you. So just post a screenshot of your scores. And yeah, that's about it for Game Pass. So Cluster Truck is the game level 1.2. So second level of Area 1. Yeah. All right, Moose, you ready to get into some news?
I suppose.
All right, let's get into some news. Moose, what is going on in the news this week?
All right, so shortly after we finished the podcast last week,
Oh, what? No way.
yeah, right, Apple and Xbox started playing on Twitter, I guess, or giving interviews as why xCloud is not on iOS, and just the short end of it, it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. Apple likes to fine-tooth comb every single app or game that is loaded onto their iOS because they feel like they need to curate everything. And for some reason, xCloud having games streamable through the app, but they can't control what is on it, is a big no-no for them. Even though we've got Amazon Prime and Netflix, which are both things that you can stream content that they don't have control over. So
Yeah, that's weird.
right. So it's mainly, I think, because Apple is the number 3 gaming platform in the world.
Oh, like phone, like iOS in general?
Yes. So why would they give money to somebody else on their platform?
I guess, but that just makes you look like a
Complete dick, right?
yeah. It's no other way to put it, really.
And Microsoft came out was just like, it's not us, it's them, bro. Sorry.
No, but literally, that's
Yeah. And then Apple basically came out the next day and said, "Yep, it's us. Sorry."
yeah.
And then,
It's so it just sucks because people like Chocolate who are like pumped for xCloud and like they were kind of bummed that they were only able to play the Master Chief Collection before. It's like, well, you're not going to be able to play anything, so.
no, what you need to do is do like me and find you a cheap Android-based or Windows-based tablet.
Yeah, which I think 100% is going to be the best option for people, because you can definitely find, like, I got that tablet, that RCA tablet, and this was years ago, for like $80 back then, I
Yeah,
think, and it did the whole stream. Like, it doesn't need to be a super competitive piece of hardware. It just needs to be capable enough to turn on and stream. Like, that's what's
right.
great, is you don't need solid hardware for any of this. So yeah.
Yeah. And then actually, just before we started recording, um, Microsoft went out and said, we're going to go ahead and release the beta to all Android users starting tomorrow.
That's awesome.
So anybody that has Game Pass Ultimate, I'm sorry, I didn't clarify that. Any Game Pass Ultimate users that weren't already in the beta now have access to it. So
That's what I'm
basically, they're
excited
making
because
xCloud a thing starting tomorrow.
yeah, and like I'm pumped because I've had it for a while now,
Right.
and it's kind of tough to like explain to people how just ridiculous it is that you can be sitting like in your living room on the couch on your phone with your
Hmm.
controller like hooked up to it and just playing Xbox like relatively seamlessly, especially if
Yeah.
you're doing single player stuff. I know it kind of gets wonky sometimes, at least when you had tried playing with us with Sea
Yeah.
of Thieves
Multiplayer
ages
stuff.
ago. But if you're just trying to keep up on or catch up with some of your single player stuff,
Yeah. Get some dailies done,
yeah, dude,
stuff like that. It's key for that.
that's like when I was into Destiny months and months ago. It's like that was the easiest way to go knock out like daily bounties. Just
Right.
I could bring it up on my phone from the toilet, from the kitchen, from the dining room, from my back
Yeah.
deck, like anywhere.
And
It's
that's the
pretty
thing
awesome.
too, is like essentially the way they want this to work is you throw your controller and a tablet, your phone, whatever, in a backpack, and you can access your entire library, all your save data, everything from that.
Yeah, you can't beat it.
Right. So, if as long as you can, I think they said 10 megabytes was the minimum that they needed for it to run. Is
Which like
that right?
is that even a? Does anyone have that slow of internet still? Like,
Hotel Wi-Fi. I think that's why they're doing it, because hotel Wi-Fi is hot garbage.
okay, so even the people in hotel Wi-Fi might have a chance.
Right.
Not bad.
And 4G and 5G, it'll be no problem at all.
Right. Yeah, I had definitely because I've played mine on 4G before and not had
Mm,
issues. So
nice.
if you have a data cap, kind of scary, but
Right. So yeah, that's kind of the update on Apple and Microsoft. They're not
rip
getting along. That's
rip
weird.
iOS users.
Yeah, go get a better phone.
Go buy yourself a tablet or or a better phone.
There's all sorts of freedoms that you get once you get off that Apple chain.
But also a whole bunch of shovelware, so
That's true too. And what do they call that stuff that they put on your phone?
bloatware.
Yes. But I
Yeah.
that's why I like Google, because they don't put anything on your phone that you don't want.
Yeah. I mean a lot of the newer phones from people like Samsung and stuff, they give you the ability to hide
Remove it.
the bloatware now, so
Yeah.
or completely uninstall it, but as you still show up with like slot machine 2000 is like
Right.
preloaded on my phone and I'm like, what? But why?
And then all of a sudden you're addicted to slots and you're
Exa-
in Atlantic City, and Megan's like, "What
you
happened to the
know.
house money?"
Ay,
Yeah, right. So yeah, let's see, what do we got next?
some series S news maybe.
Yeah, buddy. So somebody done messed up. This Twitter user Zach S was able to purchase a Series S controller on, I believe it was OfferUp.
Like, so Craigslist,
Yeah, that app.
that offer up.
Uh-huh. And so it's a all white controller. It's got, white buttons, white bumpers, left or black triggers. It looks just like the Xbox One controller, but it's got a share button right in the center of the hamburger and the square buttons. And then in the user guide, it says for Xbox Series X/S, Xbox One, Windows 3D, Android, iOS.
I feel like they've done everything but announce this
Right.
stupid baby console. Just show it
Yeah,
to us, please.
exactly. So, yeah, this pretty much all but verifies it.
Yeah, I do like the addition of like the I think that's the share button, right, in between
Right.
the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
those two. Like,
Yep.
it's a good idea.
Yeah, I think so. Instead of having, to push the Xbox button in and then hit Y or X for screenshot
And it's
or
not in a stupid place like on the PS4 controller where I think the select button's gonna be, and then I click
right
it and it just opens up this share menu, and I'm like, son of
every
a,
time.
come on.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, that's Xbox Series S. It's a thing, and the controllers look like the controllers we already have.
Yeah, they
They got
looks like they have the D pads from the
Yeah,
Elite.
the 8 point directional D-pad
Yeah, I like it a lot.
for all those fighters. Because all it does is makes me mess up my PIN code when I sign in.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, that's coming. I assume that we're gonna hear something about this in the next couple weeks because they've got to
Yeah.
do something in August, unless they're gonna just drop another blog post and say we're doing something every month
See,
in
this is
December.
something.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's fine. My wife told me I could budget a couple consoles this fall, so I'm happy either way. Let's see what we got next. Oh, the PlayStation State of Play. Did you watch any of it, or were you busy?
Oh, busy.
Okay, well, let's talk about it real quick.
Let's do it. What
Um,
was in there? Anything good? The only thing I remember seeing was that they weren't going to talk anything PS5 related or next generation. So
well, they lied,
I'm
but
listening.
so they started out with a Crash trailer. It shows that there's multiple characters that are playable. You can play as Crash, his girlfriend. You can play as the big giant like alligator dude,
Okay, yeah.
bad guy, and you can play as the doctor with the brain. So they've got a
Dr.
bunch.
Neo Cortex.
That's him. So yeah, you got all that to be stoked about. It was kind of like a little 5 minute presentation, kind of inside the game type deal.
Yeah, I'm pumped for that. I think that game from the original trailer they showed, that game looks awesome. If you're like a Crash
Yeah.
fan, I think they're doing it
And
right.
I hear it's not easy, which is kind of stands true to Crash, right?
Yep.
So got that to look forward to. And it's coming out on all platforms. Or I know they've announced for the new platforms, right? But I've heard rumors of it coming out on Switch as well.
Yeah, I mean I could see that. The old trilogy did. So, and
Right.
CTR. So,
Up next, they had an announcement for Hitman 3 VR.
oh
So
man.
if you ever wanted to be a serial killer, just didn't have the guts, here you go.
Say now you can do your murder up close and
Yeah,
personal. That's
dude.
fun.
Like actually be the hitman. This doesn't seem right.
Dude, that's weird because I remember the first time that when they finally put in the first person view mode in GTA 4 or 5,
Mhm.
and like the first time you run up to somebody and like hit them with a baseball bat or something, like how, like, I don't know, just like
Or
terrible it
or
made me
even
feel.
just the cable. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
walking up behind somebody and just choking them out with the piano cord.
That's weird. This is
Just
gonna be
you,
weirdos playing this game.
yeah. Wait till they have haptic suits and you just like feel the life leave their body and
Oh my
stuff. It's just
god.
like, good lord, the realism in this game.
Uh,
So yeah, Hitman 3 up next. Did you ever play a game called Braid?
the 2D puzzler.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, I definitely played it back in the day.
Well, it's getting a anniversary edition with a bunch of redrawn art and developer commentary. So
Huh.
that's fun. This looked like more of a trailer for you. The release date of Spelunky 2. Did you like
Dude,
Spelunky? Yeah, I thought so.
Spelunky 1 is so good. So good. I'm pumped for Spelunky 2. Did you say a release date?
Yes. Let me see what it is though. September 15th. Not too long,
Oh
man.
my god, it's not even that far away. Did they
Yeah.
announce platforms? Switch?
I
Switch?
believe. I think they did. I'll have to Google it real quick.
Or if it was the PlayStation State of Play, they probably didn't want to say anything besides PlayStation anyways. But
Right.
yeah, dude, I played the crap out of Spelunky, the first one for I think it was on 360 originally.
Yeah, you should
Um,
definitely go back and watch the State of Play thing because it basically he said everything that you loved about Spelunky we enhanced
just
and
more, dude.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people, I think, if you like the first game, you'll probably this will just be more, just better.
So far, it looks like it's just going to be on Windows and PS4,
Okay, hey, I got a PC for that. Sure,
right?
let's do it.
So and then they had another announcement for the second expansion of Control. So the
Oh,
second
okay.
DLC of AWE.
Okay, that's a game I could definitely go back to. Just buy that season pass and get ready for this stuff. But
Right. And then up next was this makes me almost want to get PSVR. It was a trailer for Vader Immortal, a Star Wars VR series.
yep,
Dude, this game looks badass.
it's I feel like it has to be the best VR. Like lightsabers in
Right?
VR
And
makes so
force.
much sense.
Yeah.
If you've
And you
ever
can get
played Beat
force moves.
Saber,
Yeah, exactly.
you know.
So that actually comes out on the 25th of August. So not too long there either if you got a PSVR.
There's some upcoming things here in the next month. That's good.
Yeah, and then they had a fighting game called Aeon Must Die, which was like a cyberpunk fighting type game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not for me. Next game looked pretty badass. It's for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One, PC. It's a MMO, I think. It says PvPvE heist game. It's called Hood, Outlaws and Legends, and it's like Robin Hood themed.
Oh, so Hood
Yeah,
as in Robin Hood,
correct.
not the
It's just like
Hood.
you're like Robin Hood's band of merry men, and just like the shadow characters living in the forest. And
The title of this article says Rainbow Six Siege meets Robin Hood in
yeah, dude,
Hood
it
Outlaws
looks
and Legends.
it looks super cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, so that was a PS5 announcement. And then this next game looked really cool to me. It's a 2D platformer, but the artwork of it it was just like so innovative. So it's called The Pedestrian, and it's a puzzler, and you're trying to get, basically the walk sign from a stop sign or a crossing guard, from a stoplight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're trying to get that guy through different scenarios, and you just end up on 2D screens throughout a 3D world. And so once you exit the door on one screen, it takes you to another sign or something somewhere else on the 3D world.
Oh yeah, I'm watching a trailer for it right now.
Yeah,
It,
it's really cool.
he's just like the little white outline, like the
Yeah,
bathroom door guy, and he's just running
exactly.
around.
Yeah, the walk don't walk guy.
Yep,
So I'll probably check that out. And then they
that looks
had
cool.
another a gameplay trailer for Bug Snacks. Dude, I am gonna have to play this game just for the oddities of it. It looks so weird.
I just want you to, yeah, just I want a video series, even if it's just 1 week, just a one-off, like
Bug Snacks series.
just like your initial impressions.
Yeah, you're gonna get me hooked on that like I did on Animal Crossing.
Yeah, and then we'll be talking about your game of the year, the end of the year. It's gonna be great.
So then the next game they had was Anno Mutationum. I don't I don't know, dude.
Doesn't sound like a real word.
Yeah, it's coming to PS4 in December. But it's a cyberpunk looking type game that I didn't quite understand what was going on. Um, Pathless is from the creators of Abzu, and this is a PS5 game. This game looks freaking cool. So you like use a bow and arrow to transverse across like the map, and you're just trying to shoot certain targets, and it like gives you a boost, and then you have a bird that you can use as well to like fly, and you like jump off a cliff and you grab onto the bird's talons and fly to like the next spot. But basically, it's like it kind of looks like a Monster Hunter game, and you have to unveil the mysteries of why this island has become pathless or something. And then once you've unveiled the monsters, then you have these big epic boss fights with them.
So yeah, the trailer I pulled up is from 2018, but then, oh, this is finally gameplay. This must have been
Right. Yeah, yeah,
gameplay of
yeah.
it. Okay,
They showed probably 4 or 5 minutes of gameplay, and it
gotcha.
looks really cool. It looks kind of like Dauntless, but like a completely different aspect of gameplay.
Right, sweet.
So,
Yeah,
and
I like
then
the art style a lot.
yeah, yeah, it's like that hand
It's
drawn, almost
pretty.
cartoony but
Yeah.
realistic. Yeah. Next one was Genshin Impact, which is an open world action RPG game. So, gotta have those JRPGs in there. We'll check out the reviews and maybe I'll play it. Who
There
knows?
you go.
Up next was auto chess. So it's definitely a turn-based. Looks like, basically what it says. You have all these different chess pieces and you can place them on the board and then you hit push play and it takes place in front of you.
Boy,
Yeah. I think that's more of the, I don't know if that's RTS or if it's like, I don't know, tabletop simulator. Is that the type of game that is?
it sounds just boring. I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds like the not I'm not interested part.
And then they announced that they're getting Pokemon. Not really though. Tim Tim is coming.
Oh,
You know,
temp.
the, yeah, the
Okay.
hot game from Steam that's literally just a Pokemon copy.
Yep.
It's coming to PlayStation 5.
Okay.
So lucky for you guys. And then Godfall. Dude, this game looks awesome.
Seen there's definitely some hype surrounding Godfall. A
Yeah,
lot of people are excited.
it looks pretty cool. It's just basically like melee hack and slash. Uh,
Destiny.
yeah, exactly.
Do you have time for another one of these games in your life?
I don't have time for anything, but I still
All
try.
right.
I just
All right.
don't sleep.
I like it.
Which, been told is not healthy for me and I need to focus on sleep. But,
Yeah, it's fine.
games, bro.
You only live once. Might as well spend that time staying up late playing video games.
Yeah, but I definitely go back and check out the Godfall gameplay trailer. It's
Okay.
pretty cool.
I'll
And
check out this whole as soon as I'm
yeah,
at
you
work,
should.
which sounds like a weird time to
Right?
intake all of this media. But yeah, next work day. That's what I'll be doing.
Nailed it. Up next, we've got some good news. So, Pikmin 3 Deluxe is coming to Switch. And maybe that was the big announcement for the fall because it's coming out October 30th, 2020. But guess how much it's going to cost?
$60.
$60. And the what was it, $35 version has been pulled down from the Wii U store.
Like, yeah, okay.
Good old Nintendo porting their crap and jacking up the price.
Just get me out of this story.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
So I hope they have more coming because I want to see all those Mario games that they talked about at the beginning of the year.
Right.
And there's some sort of anniversary or something happen other than COVID.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, that's Nintendo for this week. That's all I got. Let's
Enough.
see. Yeah, we had some Spider-Man drama while you were gone last week. Did you hear
Yeah.
about any of that?
Oh, is this the exclusivity stuff? And
Yeah,
yeah,
Avengers.
yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't even stop at Spider-Man. But so Spider-Man is going to be an exclusive playable character only on PlayStation, that makes me just want to buy this game on PlayStation. What about you?
I mean, he's
This
like
could be the only game we play online
a
on PlayStation, right?
top three character Marvel character for me, probably like real
Right.
close to the top. So, yeah,
It,
that's not great, dude. That's a
no,
whole entire character who's like beloved by millions and
right.
millions of comic book fans. Like, that's a tough one. Like, take Hawkeye or something. I don't think I'm gonna be as salty, but
Or take the girl with the weird arms. Who is that even?
Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. Who
Yes,
is our main protagonist in this game? Just give me
exactly.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I want the loudmouth kid.
Yeah, we all
So,
do, dude. Yeah.
and it's supposed to be what, like a MMO or like a games as a service type game, right?
Yeah, parts of it. It sounds like there's like the missions you can go on or
Yeah.
whatever with
uh,
friends like in co-op.
origin missions, right?
Yeah.
That you get the different characters, but then they have those like basically it's just like dungeon raids or
Yeah.
right war tables. Is that what they call them?
So, well, war tables are like the video conference things they've been having lately. They
Yeah, but
have
I
they
think inside the game they have things called war tables
Oh,
also.
as well. Okay.
Yeah,
So, I've been pretty dark on this game. I'm
me too.
definitely pumped for it though. But now
So
it's like, do you buy it on PlayStation?
I think we need
Maybe.
to. Yeah, but then you got to buy PlayStation Plus.
But then I
Right.
could be playing Fall Guys.
I know, but we'll talk about that here soon too. So
But
yeah, there's actually more exclusive content to
more than just Spider-Man stuff?
yeah, they're gonna have exclusive
Ugh.
missions like once a month until April, They're going to have exclusive skins. They're going to have all sorts of exclusive crap.
Like, is it limited time? Like, I know the Spider-Man thing's locked up forever, but is this like a Xbox is never gonna see these missions, or like they get them a month early?
I don't know that. I just
Okay,
know that right now they have exclusive things up till April.
crappy.
So I don't know if that's things that they're just putting in for PlayStation or if that's things that will eventually come to the other platforms as well. But if I'm going to buy this game, which I may not buy it day one, because a lot of people playing the beta just say it's just a hack and slash, not a well developed game. So that's another reason why I don't play betas anymore.
Ugh. Yeah, that's
So
not good.
I'll wait. I'll watch the stream or two of this, and if I'm gonna pick it up, I'll most likely get it on PlayStation.
So the open beta should be happening this weekend, I think, for
Yeah.
PlayStation, right?
Right. And Chocolate was supposed to be playing on it. I don't know how he was, but
With
because
his
he doesn't.
PlayStation, he doesn't have.
Right. So I
Well,
don't know
the
what.
Xbox closed beta is this weekend as well. So if you
Oh, okay.
pre-ordered it,
So he's talking about getting it on Friday then. That's what he.
probably yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to hear what he says next week.
This game's a lump of poop.
No, Chocolate won't say that. It's got superheroes in it.
That's true.
Shiny things.
I probably also won't say it because it has superheroes in it. So we'll see.
Yeah, but I also liked what's it called? Anthem. So
Yeah, because Anthem at its core was a great game. There was
right.
just nothing to do in Anthem.
That's kind of what I have a feeling this game might end up being.
Just give me my like 60 hours so I can say I got my dollar a minute and be done.
Right?
I don't need
Yeah.
to play this game for 1,000 hours.
No.
I think that's the headspace I'll be in. So
Give me my 3 to 4 months worth of content and we'll forget about it.
yep.
All right, let's see. Up next, Rocksteady has confirmed one of their next games that they're working on, which should probably be announced here in a couple weeks, will be Suicide Squad. So they tweeted out August 7th, target locked, hashtag DC Fandom, August 22nd, and it's a picture of Spider-Man with a Suicide Squad target on the side of his head. Or not Spider-Man, Superman, I'm sorry. We were
Yeah,
talking
no, I
about
got you.
Spidey earlier. So, nobody knows what this game's going to be like. It could be same thing, games type service, or it could be a linear story-driven game. So
I
we
hope
will
it's more
find
like that. I hope it's more like the stuff they've been doing, like
right.
Batman stuff. I hope we're just
Yeah.
seeing like same universe, same kind of world, just seeing what's been going on with the Suicide Squad. And I think that's a fun little group to follow for a game, especially if you can kind of dive into multiple characters. I think it could be fun.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen the movie, do what I did and fall asleep about an hour and a half into it, and then it's not a bad movie.
Yeah, I just don't know if I'm gonna love if they throw the Joker in here and it's that cringy Jared Leto one that I have to watch.
Why don't you like that Joker? I thought he was kind of edgy,
I don't, just not for me. I don't know. He was
too
too
tattooed.
glitzy, too
Yeah.
edgy. Yeah, too edgy. I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, we got I don't know, 12 days or so to wait for
To
any
see what
sort of
that's gonna be. I mean,
Yeah.
Rocksteady's got a pretty steady track record, so
See what
we'll
you
see.
did there. Yep, looking forward to that. Have you heard about these mystery boxes that have been sent out to influencers and gaming news companies all over the place by Call of Duty?
Sounds like a scary time to be getting mystery boxes and opening them. Tell me about them.
Right. So, what was in the box? So they were able to open them today. They were under embargo to not open them until today, I believe.
That's hilarious. Like a straight up "do not open until Christmas" like box
Yeah,
from Santa.
exactly. And so, what was inside it was an old timey like slide projector and a bunch of slides with maps and different schematics, kind of looking Cold War-y stuff. And I believe this is a hint as to
To Call of Duty Cold War.
exactly. So I believe on Thursday, the 14th, they have an announcement coming out.
So we'll
So
be talking about that next week probably.
yeah, buddy. But they sent out these big packages to everybody, and it's super creepy. It's like these old antique um, slide
Slide
projectors,
projectors with just slides
just
that have
weird ass slides.
weird Cold War images in them.
Yeah, like the last one here is just a picture of like an old TV with an old like 80s phone and a VCR that says 814 on the clock. and there's a little chess piece sitting next to the phone. So
All right, weird.
yeah, look forward to that on Thursday, right? Thursday or Friday the 14th. I don't know, whatever day the 14th is.
14th is gonna be a Friday.
Perfect. So look forward to that on Friday. I bet the whole game reveal will be so.
Right.
The actual, I saw a tweet here. The actual model is a TCD headliner or TDC headliner 303 model, and this thing is just, it looks like it's from the 50s.
Just ancient,
Yeah,
ancient looking.
exactly. Yeah. So yeah, you could probably. I saw one of the videos on YouTube today, so I'm sure if you just type in Call of Duty mystery box, you could
You can
find an
see some
available.
openings.
Exactly.
Cool.
So that new COD game coming, I would assume, in a couple months.
Yep. Makes
Uh,
sense. Par for the course.
you did miss some things today, Risky. There was a new Cyberpunk Nightwire that
Oh,
aired today.
is there second one?
Yeah, the second one. So it showed you some of the life paths you can choose. So you could be a nomad, a street kid, a corpo. It kind of went more in depth. So the street kid, you grew up in Night City, you know the gangs and streets and their activities. You're nomad, you grew up in nomad, clan, family in the Badlands. You value family above all. Beginning is how to get into Night City. So it's basically you choose which role, and then the corpo is you're part of the Arasaka Corporation, and you're not truly comfortable in Night City or Badlands, probably because, you're corporate scum. So I'm not sure who would pick that one.
Somebody on their sixth playthrough.
Yeah. So there's I think it's like 2 or 3 minute video to watch on that about the life paths, and then they went in depth about the weaponry for about 10 minutes after that. So they have let's see, one, two, three, four different types of weapons. They've got smart weapons that they have projectile tracking properties that come in many variations. So they can go around corners. They can,
Some dangerous stuff.
yeah, exactly. Think of Borderlands, basically. They were watching or playing Borderlands when they came up with the weapons in these games. So the next one is tech weapons. They're highly customizable and extremely powerful. So what they were showing is these guns could actually blast through walls. So you could snipe
Okay.
somebody that's like, camping behind a wall.
Yeah, just a like a breach charge kind of
Right.
thing.
And then they had power weapons. So this is basically like your shotgun type weapons.
Okay.
And they had one that was basically like a rail gun that used magnetic charge that shot just steel projectiles into people and like cut them in half.
That's a dangerous game to play.
Yeah. And then they had tons of different melee type weapons, swords, sais, um, sickles, anything you could think of really as a melee weapon they had. So they also said that the loot rarity in place is common, uncommon, rare, and legendary. And then the legendaries will have unique abilities and are found throughout the world. So
Okay.
most interesting, some will be held by NPCs, meaning that a player will have to make a decision whether or not to change the course of a relationship to try to get those weapons. So you either, keep that person around or take the badass weapon that they're wielding.
Sweet. That's this is another one. I didn't watch the first one of these, and I'm not sure I'll watch the second one. It's kind of
Yeah,
like I just want to go in fresh and make
I'm
some
having a
decisions.
really hard time with the first person, man.
Yeah, no,
I think I'm
I
just
do
gonna
feel
have to
that.
get used to it, but it just looks so not bad. It just looks, I don't know, it's like jarring maybe.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're dude, like how you can spend time customizing your person and then you just aren't seeing them. It's kind of weird.
Right.
It's like, what's the
Yeah.
point of me caring about all this customization if the only time I get to see it is if I'm like looking in a mirror in game or something or in a pause menu.
Yeah. I'm
I
not
just
gonna spend a bunch of time on my junk if I'm never gonna see it.
Well, dude, in first person, you can probably look down and see that.
That's true. Just never wear pants.
Yeah, exactly. So just
Done.
running around, just flailing all over the place. Perfect.
Sounds painful. So yeah, that was Cyberpunk Night City 2.
All right, cool.
Don't have to watch it now because I pretty much covered it for you.
Yeah, pumped for that game.
Um, so this is a breaking news, and everybody needs to stop what they're doing and go online right now and order themselves a Tony Hawk burrito from Chipotle.
Ooh, what's on the Tony Hawk burrito?
Let's see. Brown rice, black beans, chicken, salsa, cheese, and guacamole make up the totally rad skating meal. But that's not the cool part about it. First 2,000 fans to use either the app or online to order the Tony Hawk burrito will get a code to the warehouse demo on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or PC for the new game.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. When you just
Yeah,
like told me about this rad burrito, I was like, that sounds like
you're like,
pretty
dude,
standard
this
burrito.
is stupid. It's a chicken burrito. Shut up.
Yep.
So it says on August 14th, the tie-in hits a delicious Apex in a 2-hour live stream on the Chipotle Twitch channel at 2 p.m. Eastern. So they're
What
doing a
world are we
collab.
living in? You just said the Chipotle Twitch
Yeah.
channel. What?
Well, dude, you know who else has a Twitch channel?
Who?
Donald Trump.
No, they shut it down.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh man. Cool.
So yeah,
Get your burrito on.
yeah. If you tune into that stream, they're also giving away 5,000 free burritos to lucky viewers. So
Dang.
you check it, bro. Get you some Chipotle.
I'm
Get you
all
some
on it.
skateboard at the same time.
All right, let's do it.
So yeah, Tony Hawk burritos. Go back to your normally scheduled day.
Yeah. Okay.
And I really wish Bear was here for this one too. They had a bunch of stuff on Apex Season 6.
All
It's
right.
called Season 6 is boosted. Comes with a boosted battle pass. Get over 100 exclusive items, legendary skins, Apex packs, blah blah blah. New legend is Rampart, and she has this like electric chain gun thing. So she looks like she's a heavy. She's not a big girl though. She's just real strong.
She got a big gap in between her two front teeth.
Well, in the picture I'm looking at, she's blowing a bubble, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh,
She's got that high pony though.
she's
Looks like
got
she's about
that free. Is
16.
it Frida Kahlo? Is she the one with the unibrow?
Yeah,
She looks
yeah.
like she's got. Oh, maybe not.
Anthony Davis.
Yep. It's the old Anthony Davis.
And introducing crafting. So it says, don't like your gear, collect materials around the map to build something better. And they have an all new ranked season 6. And a new weapon. Shocking new weapon, the Volt. Charge into battle with the energy SMG that packs a punch. So, new crap on Apex. Seems like everybody's loading a new season this week.
I found her. I put her on stream for you.
Attaboy, I appreciate that. She's got those like gangster slits in her eyebrows though. So
Yeah,
I
she
would
does.
mess with her. She'd probably hand me my lunch, right?
Yep. Don't mess with that.
All right, Rocker. Here you go, buddy. Sorry about everybody else's eardrums, but
Wait, we can't stop. We can't stop. I got one more.
okay, go ahead.
Dr. Disrespect finally found a new
Oh yeah,
home.
yeah, yeah. I forgot.
I got
He's
you.
such a weirdo, man. He made this music video, and that's all he wants to play now. Like I watched him for I don't know 20 or 30 minutes the other day, and he's like, "Have you guys seen my video?" And he just starts playing it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah."
Dude, he's
But
such a performer. It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
no, that's like he's like, "All right, I'm gonna give it to you straight," and he's like, "I'm gonna look you in the eyes," and he turns around and takes off his
Yep.
glasses, and he turns back around, and he's just got another pair of glasses on his face.
Uh,
So, but basically, he says he still doesn't know why Twitch banned him.
Still has no idea, right?
Basically, he's letting the lawyers handle it at this point, and he is streaming on YouTube.
This is like,
And he's got a 500,000 viewers and 2 million subs, and he's streamed one time.
dude, it's ridiculous. There's like, I didn't tune into much gaming stuff this week, but I saw a suggested YouTube video come down at the top of my phone from Dr. Disrespect. So that was what I ended up watching, was a 20-minute video about him going to YouTube. So
Exactly. Oh, and
yeah,
I did forget one more thing. We did talk about it a little bit. Fall Guys is the new hotness.
Fall Guys,
It
yes.
it's basically most extreme elimination challenge, wipeout, all
MXC,
those type of games
yep.
that start with 100, end with one, and it's just a bunch of crap trying to knock
Chaos.
it out. And it's available on PlayStation. It's actually I don't know if they did this because of Game Pass day and date, but it came to PlayStation Plus on release day.
There you go.
So if you have a PlayStation Plus sub, you have this game. If not, it's on Steam and it's already sold 2 million copies.
Dude, it looks just like the most ridiculous fun you could
Yeah,
possibly
we
have in
might
a video game. Like,
we might have to pick it up on Steam or
yeah,
decide that we're playing Avengers on PlayStation. We
That's
need to
true.
make
Then we
that
could play
decision.
both. We could play
Right.
Avengers and some Fall Guys over there. That
Either
might
way,
not be
we're
a bad
spinning.
call.
So,
Yeah, buddy.
all right, Roger. Here we go, buddy. If you're still up, I know it's late in Kentucky, but it's for you, my friend.
Catch it.
Oh, I missed the camera that time.
Oh, it looks like you adjusted the camera. All right, before we get out of here, Moose, or Chocolate, if you want to do it in his accent, what's coming out this week?
Oh, geez. I got to look at the list. Hang on.
Okay, I've got you then. You want me to take care of it?
No, I got you right now.
All right, here we go.
Games out this week. Oh, 11th. On the 11th of August, we've got Hyperscape coming to PC and Xbox. On August 14th, you have UFC 4, Xbox and PlayStation. Coming to Game Pass or in Game Pass now, Darksiders Genesis, Man of Medan, It Lurks Below, Xenocrisis, Trailmakers, Final Fantasy VII, not the remake, that's on PlayStation. Undermine, Xbox and PC. That's what you were talking about, right, Moose? That's right, Chocolate.
I
Back to you, Whiskey.
shed a tear. That was so good.
Dude, my 7-year-old talks in a British accent for longer than she should. More than she should.
It's
So.
probably because of Chocolate. She hears him on the podcast.
I'm a chocolate bear. La la la.
I'm a chocolate bear. Oh, all right, Moose.
Okay.
We did it. We made it through
Yeah,
a
we
podcast.
We survived. 2 fried brains and no bear. We did it.
Yeah, and because he's not here to yell at me, I'm going to plug this thing up real easily. Streamerlinks.com/CAG podcast. If you want to get into Discord, if you want to get into Patreon, our links are there, Twitter, Instagram, our email, all that stuff is at streamerlinks.com/CAG podcast. Any way that you could ever want to reach out to us, do it there. If you want to reach out to me, I am at Risky the Kid everywhere. Moose, how about you?
I'm Moosenstein, 8314, all places.
And Chocolate.
Chocolate Bear 80, everywhere.
Thank you all, everyone, for tuning into this week's episode of Cross Atlantic Gaming. Catch you guys next week for an all-new episode. Goodbye.
See ya.
Goodbye. What do you got, Moose? Are you there? I think you're on mute.
I gotta find a better one first so you can cut out the last one because it's probably not gonna make it a cut.
All right.
Why did the skeleton go to a barbecue?
I don't know.
For the spare ribs.
Good.
Let's see.
Did you know that milk is the fastest liquid on Earth?
Oh, yeah?
It's pasteurized before you even see it.
That's hilarious. A little pasteurization joke. I like it. What do zombies eat at barbecues?
Some brains.
Halloweenies.
Wrong month, Moose.
Oh, sorry. All right, here's the last one. So I invited my whole entire erectile dysfunction group to my barbecue. Nobody came.
It's the one we have to potentially cut. I
I don't
understand
know.
now.
I think it'll go over most heads. But
All right.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
I thought it was good.
If you're in the car with your kids and you heard that joke, then I mean, your kids probably didn't understand it.
Tell them to call Uncle Moose and he'll explain what it's all about.
Yeah, it's good. All right, I stopped the recording and cast. Twitch chat, you've been wonderful. Hooked on Montana, Dan Pod, Rocker, I saw you in there.
Appreciate you guys.
You guys rock. Triggered. Who else? I think that was it. Hey, not bad for 11 o'clock at night on a Monday. I'll
Got
take it.
28 minutes to edit.
Oh, yeah, I got to do that, huh?
I don't know.
I'm sure it can be late. Chocolate's not here to yell at me, so
Right?
more
Yeah.
night shows.
It's less
Rocker,
bear shows then.
let me tell you, Rocker, if we could do more night shows, we 100% would. Because I'm sure Moose would like to not record at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon when it's sunny and nice out. And
Dude, I have to go pick up my kids at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
okay, so maybe that's not a good time.
But yeah,
Obviously. Yeah,
I think
so
I'm-
night shows are
I'm
good
working
shows.
workarounds for that.
I think we should just make Chocolate wake up at 3 in the morning. And
No, I'm gonna make my wife come home from the place that pays her so that I can do a podcast that doesn't pay me.
yeah, makes sense.
Thanks for the show. This was great, Dan. I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna throw up this end card screen for Chocolate so he doesn't yell. Twitch chat. Love you guys. Mwah.
See you guys.
Later, guys.